Hello and welcome to our daily tarot show. I'm your hostess, Melinda NailFanatic, coming to you for Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And today we're going to look at what is this feeling and how can I feel better? So, if you've been having some strange emotions, a little inner turmoil or chaos, and you just want to feel better and you're trying to figure it out, and you're like, there's no reason for me to feel this way. What is going on? Well, let's get some answers for us, okay? For those of you who resonate with this, pick it up and take it. If it's not for you, then hey, leave it where you found it. That's all good and fine with me. I understand this is a general reading, so some of you will really resonate with this, and others of you will say, that has nothing to do with me, and that's perfectly okay. Watch a different reading if that's your case. Hey, Dee Dee. So, our first card out is the Queen of Wands, and there's that feeling. I need to do something. I need to do something. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. There's all this chaos going inside, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm looking to the past to try to see, is this something from the past? I want to move forward, but I can't go nowhere right now because I'm trying to figure it out. And my intuition is telling me, just sit here for a minute. Just sit with me for a minute. And so intuitively, I know that I can figure this out. And so just so happens that I tuned into this here tarot show. What is this Queen of Wands looking at? I mean, she really is optimistic. She really is future oriented. She really is passionate about life and everything. But all of a sudden, this feeling came over her. And she has this deep knowing about it. So let's see, where is this feeling coming from? We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. And I hear like this is coming from a place where you had a different vision of what things were going to turn out to be, but it turned out it was all your vision delusionally. For some, this is a marriage. It didn't work out. For some, this is a carriage that fell out of a child. There's an energy that's recirculating itself. And what I'm getting is they say every 7 years, your entire body is made new, that every cell in your body is brand new every 7 years, and that you go through these major changes. And so I feel like some things that have been held on to that may go back up to the last 7 years are seeking an exit from your energy, from your cellular memory, from your chemistry, even. So that's where these are coming from. So, how's this affecting you physically? Dude, you just want to get in bed and fucking sleep. You don't want to move. You just want to get in bed and sleep. And you say to yourself, I don't like how this feels. So, I'm just going to stay here in my bed. I don't feel like moving. I have a dream and I'm going to lay on it. And I know there's a lot of things that didn't work out for me, so I've hung them out to dry. So physically, you're feeling like, I just don't want to do nothing. But even laying still feels like there's something you should be doing. So I see you actually praying, asking for help from the universe, from God, from your creator, from your, what do you pray to? Who do you pray to? Anyways, that's not even my business. That's between you and you. What train of thought will help us? What should we do with our mind? If you're having this inner chaos, this feeling of inner turmoil, and it's not identified, and you're like, yeah, things didn't work out in the past, but what can we focus on in our mind as we are doing shit that don't make no sense just to be busy, or laying in our bed, or trying to pray and get out of our head? What it behooves us to focus on is, I've been through the worst of the worst, and I am strong. So whatever this is going on with me, I will be fine. And it's a passing phase. And there are better days. The yellow is showing me joy and sunshine. And I'm hearing, focus your mind on not speaking out things out of rage. Let the maiden inside you calm the roaring lion. Okay, so today's a great day to help us out of this headspace to focus on allowing our infinitely connected, pure, loving, calm self be the one to soothe our minds. because this feeling that you feel is real. Some of you think you're depressed. Some of you think you're not blessed. Some of you think that you're no different from the rest. But the truth is, there's so much light and strength in you. And you're going through a major cycle, a major change. And this is going to, in the end, your whole way of feeling, thinking, and being rearrange. And so at this time, focus on your strength, focus on your might. Don't look at weakness, don't look at the sleight of hand from the past, from that man. Don't look at the things that worked outside your command. And don't worry about what others are doing. Let the angelic side of you take over today and calm you. Calm the roaring lion. Mm. So you've been feeling some frustration, irritation, depression, upset. You may have been crying, you may have been sighing, you may have been feeling like inside you're dying, but the truth is today, this is just a passing phase, and you are definitely going to live longer to see so much brighter days. And they say, breathe deep. Whatever is coming, breathe deep and breathe it out with your breath. They say, new days are on the way. So this stack of cards has fallen from the deck, and I'm hearing these are the ones we read. So let's see what it says. We have the Seven of Wands. You've been very persistent, and because of your persistence in your creative endeavors, in your finding the joy, the sunshine, with that sunflower there, finding in the sunshine and the joy. And I'm hearing resist the temptation to do anything out of rage. That these six wands that are coming up against you today, these are things of the past. These are the ghosts, the energies of the ghost, of days that are gone, of situations that didn't work out from before. That energy is gone. You have to fear it no more. Moving forward, the Knight of Cups is saying there's so much love here for you. You have a team of angels and energy and guides and ancestors and loved ones who passed, who are here surrounding you, putting their arms around you and folding them around you, telling you, don't worry, this feeling won't last. We love you. And we're constantly coming to you with love. And you'll move forward knowing that you are blessed. And you say, I don't feel that way right now. And they say, that's okay. We understand. And they say, every once in a while, everyone feels this way. But is a emotional restructuring that's going on with you today. So don't allow yourself to feel like everything has gone away, or like there's not a blessing here for you today, or like there's not a reason and a season for this here too. Everything that you go through and have been through. And they're saying, as these old situations that were illusions and delusions that did not work out come up in your mind, without a doubt, make sure you bless them and thank them for helping you to become the person you see here today. The person you've come to be through the pain, through the sorrows, through the struggles. Yes. Helping you to figure out where to put your love. Where is that best? The cards say joyful celebration over the next 3 weeks is on its way for sure. You're going to have good times. And I feel that it's important for you to focus on connecting your emotions about what you want, where you are, and what is yet to be. Create that connection. What is the same right now as then? And I'm hearing You're going to have really good times. This is gatherings, celebrations, parties. This is meetings with people who are like minded, where you talk about your success and your joys and the things where you've been blessed. And anywhere where you're stressed, you'll let it out and get it off your chest and it'll go away. I'm hearing better out than in, better out than in with this stuff. And somebody says, but I don't have friends like that I talk to. And it's not something that I want to do. So I hear that's when you speak the love source God, the creator of all that it ever is, was, would be, or could be. And you say, this is how I feel. This is what I think. This is what I know. Do something with it because you can do much better than I can so I can grow. Help me now to feel better. I want to feel better. The next card we have is the Ten of Swords. That brings the end. This Ten of Swords makes me very happy because as you choose to feel better and you ask for that help, it ends it. I see it just lifting and floating right off of you because you said, here, God, you see what you can do with this. And every time your mind gets ready to go and your emotions get ready to go back into it, leave it where it is. God can do more with it than you can. And so leave it there. Because when you pick it back up and try to play with it again, God steps back and says, okay, cool, you got this. Let me let you do what you do. Right? No, Jakari, no. Uh, the next card we have out is the Magician. The Magician says, I have everything I need, and I know I will succeed. It says, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to make happen. You've gotten real clear on which way you want to go, and all these emotions that you've been having that make you feel, oh my God, like that, all they're doing is helping you to seek what you want, which is you want to freaking feel better. So you're taking in power in your hand and you're saying, you know what? The way I feel is at my command. I'm not going to give this feeling to someone else. No longer will I give my power over to this, that, or the other to decide how I feel today. The next card we have is the Hangman. Because you took this power back, because you're choosing deliberately and decisively to feel better now, you're going to start to notice a different way of feeling about what's going on. Some of you are going to begin to have epiphanies revealed to you about whatever this illusion was. Again, I said it was a marriage, it was a miscarriage, it was something that did not go the way you had wanted it to. The lie was there. You saw something that wasn't true. It was a mist on a cloud. But see, this is going to flip this up somehow. Because, see, in this energy, there's also unconditional love. And the minute you find this new perspective over it, this has to switch. Because as long as you call this that fucked up thing that happened to you, that thing that didn't work out, it's going to be just that. But with this energy, you realize, hey, that there was serving me. And you find a way to love yourself and the situation unconditionally, accepting it as it is, as a teacher, as a beacon, as a lesson, and helping you move forward. You flip the situation on its head. Okay. The Three of Swords. The truth will set you free. The truth is going to sting like a bitch when it comes through and you say, oh my God, the fact that that divorce happened. really actually served me really well. Because look at how I was before then, and look at everything I've done since then, and who I've become and how I am. I really like who I am better now. So, how crazy it is. Like, I was so upset about that divorce, but now I'm just like, life is better. But it kind of stings, That's the truth that when you realize it, it stings. But when you really get it, it will set you free. The pain and the sorrow will eventually come to an end. And I feel like that ending is now. This is the card after the Three of Swords. And this is what you're doing, right? You're healing yourself. So for a lot of you, that's why this pain is coming up, because you're healing yourself from the situation that happened. Okay? You're healing yourself from the situation that happened. The Queen of Cups. Again, there's just like the Queen of Wands that came out, the black cat, the intuition. Here she says, I know myself. I know how I feel. I can look at anything and text how I feel about it and know whether I should move forward in this or walk away. And I can look at whatever is happening for us. I can look at whatever is happening for me. And I know how to find the love in it. I know how to find the other perspective. I know how to shift that energy. So, how do you shift that energy? Not feeling so great today? Lover don't want you no more. They done blocked you. They won't speak to you no more. Move the fuck on. And how do you do that? Well, how did this relationship benefit you? How are you a better person from it? If you can't figure that out, then you need to sit in this, rest and meditate and pray on the energy, because if it's done, it's done. And in the end, everybody won. How is that true for you? Now it's time to figure that out. The bottom of the deck we have is the Queen of Pentacles, our Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And below her, what's there? The Ace of Cups. Look at that. See, this is you making your life the way you want it to be, who's in it, how you live it, where you live, what you do with your time and energy and your monies, right? And this is you learning to love yourself. So whatever this painful situation that is here, whatever this painful situation of someone you hold dear, or a situation that just didn't work out for you, it was here to help you grow in love for yourself and recognize what is good for your health and how you can be better no matter what has happened. And this reading, you came to this reading today because you have to learn how to take that fucked up situation that happened, that breakup, and don't make up with them again, but make up with yourself. Like, this is about self-forgiveness. This is about self-love. This is about realizing what you really want and being able to visualize it for yourself and feel that way, whether it has anything to do with your external reality or not. You have to take it in yourself. Because let me tell you something. If you're brokenhearted, if you all upset, the only thing you're going to attract is something else that's brokenhearted and all upset. Now you got two brokenhearted, miserable motherfuckers trying to love one another, and all they do is fight and get under each other's skin and be pissed off all over again. Because it's you that got to change. And the way is that going to happen is by you taking whatever this shit was over here and figuring out how it benefited you and how you're grateful for it. Yeah, that divorce, that breakup, that miscarriage, that loss, that plan that didn't go the way you had issued your command. What signs do we have here? I have the sign of Leo. I have the sign of Gemini. I have the sign of Aries. I'm hearing Aries. Literally, it doesn't matter what sign you have. Some of you will resonate with the signs I just rattled off. It doesn't matter what sign you are. If you've been listening to this message and your heart was tingling and your ears were triggered, that's called resonance. If it resonates with you, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And I'll be back with another reading for you another time. Love ya. Bye. Deuces.